All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Protein and Purpose podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Mancini. And today we're diving into a topic that's been kind of heavy on my mind lately. It's this idea I've come up with that the fitness industry is completely digital, while fitness itself is fundamentally analog. So, what does that even mean? Well, we're going to dive in and I'm going to give you a few examples that I think highlight the difference. So, here's the truth. I've said this for years. The fitness industry is a shell game, while fitness is simple. So every week, there's a new shiny object. Try the supplement, buy the smart device, get shredded in 10 minutes a day. The list goes on and on and on. Different shoes to help with whatever. But underneath all the hype, the real essence of fitness hasn't changed. It's simple, timeless, and yeah, a little boring. And that's okay. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. Your goals should be as exciting as possible. They should really get you hyped up. But your program needs to be as boring as you can stand. Let's break that down a little more. Fitness is analog. It runs on consistent effort, steady progress, and small intentional adjustments when you're ready for them. It's like listening to a vinyl record, writing a handwritten note, brewing a pot of coffee the old school way. That looked like a commercial. I wish I had some coffee to sell. I don't. I just love coffee. But you get the point. It's slower, it's grittier, and it's more meaningful. The fitness industry, completely digital. It's all about the highlights, right? The most popular thing on social media is called Reels. The filtered selfies, the cinematic training montages, and the what I eat in a day content that makes it look easy and effortless when it's really anything but. It's not real. It's not the real grind that gets you real results. But speaking of montages, we're going to go out a little bit and I'm going to try to give an example here. Let's talk about Rocky 4. Great movie, right? Everybody's favorite. Rocky is out in the snowy wilderness, training in a barn, chopping wood, running through the snow, pulling sleds. Pure analog effort. Ivan Drago, his nemesis, what was he doing? He's in the high-tech Soviet facility, surrounded by computers and scientists, monitoring and tracking every single stat. It's flashy, it's digital. But who wins? The guy that kept it simple, real, and relentless. I get it. I get that that's a movie. But here is the real world kicker. Technology fails. When you're depending on a device or an app to tell you what to do next, and it conks out, it stops working, it glitches, it dies, what happens? Most people skip. I know from this personally. Early in my career, I was just hooked on using heart rate monitors when they first came out. And when mine would crash or disconnect, sometimes I'd walk away from that workout. And I saw a lot of clients do it too. I'm not saying they're not useful tools, but they can't be the crux of your program. Think of Michael. Thousands of basic free throws every single week. Was it effective? I just said his first name and you knew exactly who I was talking about. So let's look at another Michael, Michael Phelps. His training was so repetitive, so analog, it'd make most people quit from boredom alone. That's exactly why it worked. That's why he's the most decorated. I think, yeah, he's still the most decorated Olympian out there. Which brings me to a quote. One of my favorite quotes I want to use to anchor this whole idea. It's from Albert Einstein. It was, I might not get it verbatim, but it was, everything should be as simple as possible. Everything in life should be as simple as possible, but not simpler. That's the sweet spot in fitness. Simple, definitely not easy. Focused, not fancy. Let's talk practicality. When your training becomes predictable, slight adjustments made when necessary, you remove decision fatigue. You stop overthinking. You start doing. You master the basics. Squat, hinge, push, pull, lunge, carry. This is why my clients are always so successful when they've tried everything before. These fundamentals don't go out of style. They just keep working. So here's the hard truth. Real progress happens when no one's watching. It's not built in front of a camera or for social media. It's built in the quiet reps, the early mornings, the late nights, the workouts in between things that you might not have had time to get the workouts in, but you made the time, the consistent meals, the analog discipline. This is where our health and fitness journeys teach us so many lessons about life. I cannot tell you how many times I've had clients go through amazing transformations. And then they come back and they tell me how they had it bleed over into every other aspect of their life. Things got easier at work. Things got easier in their relationships. Their entire life gets easier. So ask yourself, are you chasing fitness or are you chasing flashy? Because the fitness industry is betting on you keeping chasing the latter. But for results that last, the ones that can change your body and your life, they come from simplicity, repetition, and building resilience. So here's my challenge to you. Strip away the noise. Eliminate the distractions. Focus on simplicity. Simplify your routine. Embrace boring. Lock in a sustainable, repeatable process. And then watch how exciting and entertaining your results become. Show up for it daily. This will happen for you. The goal isn't to be entertained. The goal is to have results that entertain. The goal is to be consistent, to wake up and know what needs to be done. That's how you build strength. That's how you build resilience. That's how you build a fit, healthy body. That's how you build discipline. That's how you transform your life. So, covered a lot there. If you need help cutting through the noise, focusing on what really matters, reach out. I'm here. You got questions? I'm here for it. Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Protein and Purpose podcast. If you got value out of this, please share it with somebody who needs to hear it. Make sure you subscribe, leave a review, sign up for my newsletter, bmfcoaching.com, and reach out with anything you need. I'd love to help. Until next time, keep your fitness analog, keep your heart analog, get strong and do stuff. Stay purpose-driven. To your journey, I'm Coach Brandon.